Hey, is this me? I can't tell.
Hi. Fleshgod Apocalypse with King. Whoa. Whoa. Came out Nuclear Blast Records. But why did you buy this? You don't like Fleshgod Apocalypse. You haven't liked their past two albums. Why'd you buy it? It's because it's a pretty good album. What? Seriously. This is a solid album, man. For one, well, let's back up. Agony, Labyrinth. I don't like those albums at all. I feel every song is way too fucking similar. It's just tremolo picking, blast beat, scream while your balls are pinched, fucking same guitar solo every fucking same spot and every fucking same tempo. It's no. Those the production, you can't even hear what the fuck's going on with the guitars. The symphonic nature of them overpowers everything. I don't like those albums personally. I know I feel in a minority and I'm 100% okay with that. If you love those albums, that's fucking awesome. Keep listening to them. I wasn't planning on buying this, but I was definitely going to check it out just because I'm interested. This band's interesting to me. They're one of the more intriguing bands in metal, and I was going to check it out regardless. And then I listened to it, and I'm like, whoa. I listened to The Fool when it came out, like a fool, and I was like, it's okay. It's Fleshgod Apocalypse. It's okay. It's maybe a tear above shit on the last couple albums, but it's not bad. And then I listened, like I said, I listened to the album multiple times because I fucking bought it, and that's what I do. I listen to it multiple times. That's why I don't review them right away. And you get the song In Eternum, and I'm like, wow, this is okay. And then I had it stuck in my head the rest of the day. I'm like, this is different. I can't tell you how a single Fleshgod Apocalypse song goes from their past albums. Not one. But I can tell you how a lot of these ones go. And that's fucking crazy, man. For one, the production on this album is so much better. They finally did it, in my opinion. They have... they nailed the guitar. The guitar was the biggest thing to me. And it's there, and it's thick, and it's heavy as shit. Then you add in their symphonic nature. They're a symphonic death metal band from Italy. You add that in, and it just feels right. Everything feels mixed very correctly. Then you add the vocals on top of that. They don't overpower. Then, in that song specifically, you get to the clean vocals, and they're not way up here and just a kind of ear-piercing and annoying. They're more toned down. They're more down to earth. And they're super well written. And that whole song, the main riff was awesome. I'm like, whoa, you can hear it. It's produced well. The vocals are good. This is crazy. And then the rest of the album goes on. It gets to my favorite track, Healing Through War. That track is fucking heavy. I love the simple nature of the guitar during those verses. So awesome. Then you get halfway through and it's just a guitar by itself and you're like, oh shit. And then they had this little build-up section which I honestly could have done without, but then they, boom, smack you in the fucking balls. It's good. Then in those two songs you have, or Healing Through War and The Fool, you have guitar solos. And while every guitar solo on here is still very similar and very similar to the last ones, in a couple cases, not every single one, they fit a little bit better. And one reason for that is because this album is a little bit slower. It's a little bit more mid-paced, and this is the most variety you've gotten on a Fleshgod Apocalypse since they came out. I'm sorry. There's a lot of variety in tempos here. There's a lot of variety in different types of riffs, and that's awesome. The Fool is probably the closest thing that they did in the past. The Fool should probably be on the Agony, since every song starts with the, and it's very similar to that. But something about this album just feels better to me. You get the track, probably one of the more epic and grand sounding tracks, is Cold as Perfection. I loved how that song started off. I loved that guitar riff in there. I loved the orchestration that goes with it. And I loved the powerful operatic vocals towards the end. It's a very good song. But then you get to the track, the 6th track, Mitra, I'm going to say. And that song is whatever, man. Throw it out the fucking window. You don't need to listen to that song. Don't give it to your kids to listen to. What are you doing? And that guitar solo makes me want to gouge my ears out. What a lack of creativity with that fucking guitar solo in that song. It's like, kill me. And then you get to Paramore. I'm kind of running this down, but that's because this album is interesting. You get to Paramore, which is piano, operatic vocals, very cool. I was digging it. I loved the last track, King, which is just a piano outro to the album. Very good. And the tracks in between there, And the Vulture Beholds, Syphilis, I guess they've got syphilis somewhere. Those 2 tracks are alright. The album loses its luster a little bit towards the end, but it's still not bad. This is definitely the best thing that this band has done, in my opinion. Some people may disagree. That's totally cool. You may hate me. That's fine. But honestly, I think this is the best thing that they've done. Like I said, it's the production that really did it for me, and it's just them spicing up their songwriting and being like, let's do some different stuff. You can only do... I remember reading an interview with Lars Ulrich, or watching one. Lars Ulrich, drummer of Metallica, the best drummer to ever live. And he says you can only do so much with fast tempo. You can only thrash so hard sometimes, you know? You can only do so much with a blast beat behind. And you know, the slower you get, the more variety you can have in your songwriting. And that's pretty much true. And Fleshgod Apocalypse is showing you that on this album. And I think that's cool. I feel this band's getting towards their potential more than they ever have, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this is a surprising album to me. Say what you will about it. I think it's not bad. I think it's actually pretty damn good. And this is probably this is the only Fleshgod Apocalypse album that I can fucking stand to listen to and not completely drain out in the background like it's super aggressive fucking elevator music that's just there. And you're like, what song is this? I don't know. It sounded like the last one. Like, literally. I don't like to be that person. I like to try to find the differences in songs and all that stuff. But seriously, listen to Labyrinth. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, it hurts. Listen to King by Fleshgod Apocalypse. 8.5 out of 10. Pretty fucking... It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Thanks for watching.